Happy holidays! This is your girl, Kendra J, and you're watching 2K TV.
Happy holidays and welcome to 2K TV. We've extended this week's episode to bring you more tips, interviews, and rewards with interactives. So in the giving spirit, let's start there with some 2K TV interactive. I know we all look forward to the NBA Christmas Day games, and for NBA players, it's a pretty big deal. So, which team has played the most Christmas Day games? Is it the Lakers, the Knicks, the Celtics, or the Pistons? Enjoy that VC. And Knicks fans, stick around because later in the show, we have a very special interview with your Knicks home arena announcer, Mike Walczweski.
Hey, I'm Mike Wang, and to honor the season of giving, we're giving you some expert tips. We asked the community what topic we should explore next, and you voted for pick and roll. Good choice. The pick and roll is one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, and it can take your 2K game to the next level. So here you go. To call a screen, press and hold the left bumper. While holding the left bumper, you can press the right bumper to make your screener either roll or fade. If you want to run the traditional pick and roll, use roll and hit your cutting big man for a dunk. But if you want your screener to go for a jumper, use fade to hit him for a pick and pop. You can also choose which direction you want the screen to come from by clicking the right stick. These are all decisions you can make while holding the left bumper. When you let go, it's on. Once a screen is called, you can run a slip screen or early fade by pressing the left bumper again. This way, you can read the defense and control when your screener makes their release. Mastering the pick and roll will bring you opportunities for easy baskets, open looks, and challenge the defense to be alert at all times. Like everything NBA 2K, practice makes perfect. We know many of you are picking up the game for the first time this holiday season. For you, we'll be featuring expert tips throughout this episode and over the next few weeks. So keep watching and get out there and get those wins.
The NBA 2K community is like no other community out there. And over the years, we have connected with many that have said the game has given them a platform to pursue their passion of basketball off court. And to recognize those that are doing good things in the 2K community, we are continuing our series called My 2K Life. Next up is a fan favorite. Here's a look at Bashworld behind the scenes.
Well, I remember one summer, I got grounded. My cousin had a Dreamcast, and I had the game, and I played it the first day, and I never put it down. Like, I played the heck out of that game. I loved it. It was just like, it's a match made in heaven. We spent majority of our life walking this bridge right here. Everybody that's from High Bridge done walk this bridge. This is where my building is. The biggest building right there is where I'm from. This is home. Grew up in a place called High Bridge in the Bronx. 170, you know, Cardi B and A Boogie, and those kind of famous now. It was definitely rough growing up. I remember days just playing basketball and with my guys, and that's just, but it just wasn't that safe, you know. I was raised by my grandmother and my mother and my aunt. My mother, man, one of the strongest women I ever met. Raising me, you know, it wasn't easy in our environment. We from the projects. it ain't all sunshine and roses, you know what I mean? So to come out of that, you know, and see the obstacles that we had to face going through all of that, it was amazing. You know, just believing in the future. We you know, I was the future, you know? You know?
You can't put that down.
What are you talking about?
We have never played
yes,
like
we have. What are you talking about? We done
like
that.
I have a wife, a son. He's graduating from high school next year, going to college, you know what I mean? We moved out here, which is in Jersey. We moved out here, I bought a house, and just never looked back. My wife, she's like my inspiration, like my everything. She's always like, yo, go get him. She's like my she believes in me so much, and I believe in her. She inspires me. Said it's never an eye, it's a we thing. So she's like, yeah, we streaming today.
I was like, who was you watching? Then he sent me a screenshot, it was you.
My son he's special too, man, and I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of the man he's becoming. But he's like, man, my dad crazy, man. That's just who he is. He plays 2K, but he doesn't, I wish he would run more with me. Hit him up, tell him he go by the name of Zabaz. Tell him come play with Bash, you know what I mean? I lost again. Oh my God. Nah, we playing again, right? No, we got to play till I win. I want to hear some of the music that I've been missing. Play the last record I did. Music has always been around me. My uncle was a rapper, and I started taking it serious when I was like 9th grade. I sit down, put the headphones on, and I would just listen to the beat. And then I would get up and I would start going. And I would record for hours, like really, you know how they say you gotta put those 10,000 hours in? Like I was passionate. I felt like music was my calling, and it really is. In the studio, working on records, we always played 2K. But I remember when I first got introduced to the park, able to meet new people online, and I think that's when it really began. Like I was like, okay, yeah, I could play this, I could really rock with this. This park is gonna be fire. TTG, you can hit me, my boy. I would get lost in the game. When you love something, you tend to just get lost in it, you know what I'm saying? And that's how much I was a fan. I'm still a fan, but that's how much I love this. Good pass, I ain't gonna lie. You died me, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started streaming, man, why you wasting your time on that streaming? Man, get in that booth. And I was like, no, it's all gonna make sense. I can do more than one thing. Come on.
Oh, let's go. I told you that heater.
Splash, splash. 18 was the first year I started streaming. My whole thing was always like, hey, let me get out here and just be involved in the community, you know what I'm saying? So when I played, I always was like, hey, whoever trying to play. It was no requirements. Like none of that. I don't care if you could have just picked up the game today and be like, hey, Black, I'm gonna come run with you. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, shout out to my boy Raw. I ain't mean to do that to you, Raw. You know what I mean? A day in the life is like, I'll start streaming around like 1:30. I'll stream usually I stream for about 3-4 hours. Go, Sam. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Money, bro. Right after I'm done streaming, I can show my son is doing what he gotta do. Towards like the evening, I'm usually editing. I stream, but I also make content a separate desk. So I'm usually going to sleep before the sun come out. That's pretty much like the daily. Hey, listen, I almost had a quadruple double. Just throwing that out there to y'all, you know what I mean? When I am streaming and someone comes into my stream and go, Bash, I was having a terrible day, but I'm watching you and you just changing that. That's what really get me going, like, yo, because I know how it is to have that terrible day, you know what I'm saying? And maybe not for me growing up and the things that I've experienced, you know what I mean? And I wish I had somebody like Bash, somebody that I could just talk to or just have those interactive moments with, you know what I'm saying? And that's important. Hey, Carl, what up, Carl? My boy. I've met so many great people on 2K. Heck no. Get it. This is our chance, fellas. Yeah. One day I'll be playing with this guy from Canada. Next day I'll be playing with this guy from Florida. Next day I'll be playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even realizing, like, hold up. I didn't know that I was building like a community at the time. Yeah, just join up, man. Soon as we lose, we're gonna pick up Dawn. You gotta show some tenaciousness. Look, I'm coming right at you, big man, look. Going into 21, to everybody, they gave me an opportunity to be a mayor. Mayor Bash, you got a nice ring to it. Mayor Bashworld, you know what I'm saying? That night was the first night I actually shedded a tear. You know what I mean? I don't mean to get all sentimental, but that was the moment I was like, yo, I am the mayor. Because I knew what came with that. Little old me.
Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Congratulations, new sheriff.
Well deserved.
I can't believe this.
I mean, I'm still determined. I'm still hungry. I'm still out here. I call it being loud and proud. You know what I mean? Running laps. That's what we call it, LAP. Loud and proud. You know what I mean? So I'm living in the moment, and I'm enjoying it every step. I was in the studio one night, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do a song for 2K.
Green like the first shot, cause I don't miss. Let's talk about it, dog, it's all up in the wrist. I think I got it, so I shot it in the swish. You see us coming, we ain't coming shooting bricks. Let's take it to the playground, ooh. Let's take it to the playground, ooh. Let's take it to the playground, ooh. Let's take it to the playground.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. Welcome to another installment of Expert Tips. Today we're going to talk about passing and how to make you a better floor general. Let's start with the basics. When looking to pass, you can either tap the pass button and use the left stick to aim your pass, or you can hit the icon pass bumper to distribute to the teammate of your choice. There are three main passes you can make in NBA 2K22. To start, you can use the pass button to make your standard chest pass. If you're looking to get the ball past bigger defenders or trying to thread the needle to hit a cutter, try using the bounce pass button. And if you want to force the receiver to cut to the rim as you pass, press the lead to basket pass button. Now for some advanced passing. You can perform a skip pass by holding the pass button and using the left stick to target a teammate farther away. This is great for outlet passes to start a break or for hitting your teammates on the weak side. For a fake pass, press the lead pass and bounce pass buttons at the same time while standing or driving. If you want to pull off a jump pass to get over a wall of defenders, hit the shot and pass buttons at the same time. And if you want to hit your opponent with a give and go, press and hold the pass button to retain control of the passer. Use the left stick to get open and then release the pass button when you're ready to receive the ball again. This is a nice little two-man game technique for getting open looks in a hurry. If you're looking to add a little showtime to your passing game, try double tapping the pass button for a flashy pass. If you want to hit a rim running teammate for an alley-oop, double tap lead to basket pass button. You can also attempt bounce alley-oops in NBA 2K22 by pressing the pass and bounce pass buttons at the same time. And for next-gen players, we've added a skill game to finishing alley-oops. Once the alley pass is in the air, you'll see a new alley-oop finish meter. Press the shot button when the meter is full to successfully finish the alley layup or dunk. If you press the shot button too early or late, you could miss the shot or fail to catch the ball completely. Lastly, let's go over the rolling inbounds pass. This can be useful in late game situations when you're looking to use as little time as possible advancing the ball up the court. To use it, press the lead pass button while inbounding from the baseline. Hope these tips help you move the ball better and get some easier wins. See you next time on Expert Tips.
The Def Jam music label just debuted songs on the soundtrack for Season 3 of NBA 2K22. And one of the up-and-coming artists you're sure to be hearing a lot more of is Kendra J.
I need a big, 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 big.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kendra J. You may have heard my new single, Big, on the NBA 2K22 soundtrack. That's me.
Big goals, now I'm making big moves, and now that's a big mood. Had to step in big shoes. coming with a big, make it.
When I first found out that my new single Big was gonna be featured in the NBA 2K22 soundtrack, I probably did something like, oh my goodness, I knew how much of a big deal it was, and I was just super excited and honored to be a part of the 2K family.
I like honeys and I like them blue, like I'm.
My mom was probably the first person I called just because I knew how excited my little brothers would be. Everyone really understood the impact that, this could potentially have. Just for the record, for the exposure, and just to be playing that game and hear my song come on is definitely still surreal. It hasn't fully set in. My single Big is a perfect fit for NBA 2K just because it talks about needing big everything. And as an athlete, it kind of just fires you up and makes you want to turn up and go crazy. For those that don't know me, that are just hearing me as the girl with the big song on 2K, I'm not new to this. I grew to this. I started in the dance industry as a professional dancer. I toured with Beyonce on the Formation World Tour, which was one heck of an introduction to the entertainment industry. I've really been super fortunate and very, very blessed to have a successful dance career, which has really kind of just given me the alley-oop to now transition to what I ultimately wanted to do, which was, be a recording artist. Now, instead of dancing to some of my favorite artists' music, I'm able to dance to the music that I create, and it's a dream come true. Def Jam, it's such an iconic, historic label with an incredible roster of artists that I've looked up to my entire life. And I'm just very honored and very thankful continuously for every single person that sees my vision and believes in the music and, gives me opportunities to get the exposure that I need. Above anything else, I would love for people to just be inspired to get out there and chase everything big. That's really where the record came from. I was just an ambitious, young, hungry artist that was like, yo, I want everything big, whatever that means. Whips, cribs, everything. And just kind of proving my point to everyone or anyone who may have doubted that I would be where I am now. I would love to give a little bit of inspiration to someone that may hear the record. But again, I would love for them to hear me and become a fan of not only the record, but Kendra J as a whole.
But it's red up under my shoes. You know what these is? Paid the fees when I pay my dues. Now let's see the bid.
Knicks fans, let's play ball. Hi, I'm Mike Walczweski, PA voice of the New York Knicks, and you'll hear me calling Knicks games on NBA 2K22. And at forward at 6'9" from Kentucky, number 30, Julius Randle. You could be a PA announcer without a passion for basketball, but the more you immerse yourself in the game, the more you know about the game. The more you know about rules and interpretations, the more you know, the better you sound, the more confident you feel, so you could sound more in control. That's really, really an important aspect of the game. At center, at 7 feet, number 33, Patrick Ewing. I feel that my main job is to inform fans of what's going on. The hype surrounding it is all part of it, but Knicks fans create their own hype. I always think of people who are not big basketball fans. You have to remember, and of course we all know, that it's a great tourist destination. So a lot of times we have people in the building who take the tour in the afternoon, go to the game at night, and have no concept of what basketball is, except for having seen maybe a little bit on TV. Plus you have players from other countries, Spain, Argentina. I want to explain to them what's going on. We're kind of an international basketball destination. So I want to be professional, I want to be upbeat, but I want the fans to know at all times what's going on. That is my primary aim. 3-point goal, Derrick Rose. When I started, the three-point basket was really not a staple of the NBA game like it is now. I said, let me give this a lot of gusto because it doesn't happen often. And I started with 3 Three-point goal, John Starks. And, you know, I'd only have to say it 4 or 5 times a game. Now, it happens 4 times in 2 minutes sometimes. But I've kept it because it's become, you know, a signature call that the fans have gotten used to. Emmanuel, quickly! I always think of myself as somebody they fetched from the blue seats. Those are traditionally the highest level seats. And they just kind of picked me to sit downstairs and represent them. We are passionate about the Knicks, but our first instinct is to say, what can go wrong? That's the way Knicks fans are. But when things go well, they go crazy. The Knicks crowd is a very intelligent and passionate basketball crowd.
Happy holidays, 2K TV fans. Hey, this is Matt Pittman, PA voice of the Golden State Warriors. You've sent in so many awesome top plays lately from all over the city and Concha Del Mar, and we're going to feature a bunch of them this week. So look out for your play, and remember to keep sending them in using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Oh, amazing! For 3! All 3. Here comes the hammer. Nice work out there, everyone. Remember to keep sending them in using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Until next year, you'll hear me in your Warriors home games.
For those of you just jumping into 2K22, we have more gameplay tips coming up in the next few episodes. And next week, it's Mike Wang's Pointers on Shooting, so check back here on New Year's Eve at 4 p.m. for that and more. Until then, happy holidays and enjoy the game.
We wish you a Merry Hoopsmas. We wish you a Merry Hoopsmas. We wish you a Merry Hoopsmas and a swaggy New Year.